Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and we lost! We left off, we are still exploring the Dwarven mines. We found one treasure chest that is heavily trapped, and when we tried to open it, it almost killed Owen and brought Locklear close to the same condition, so we decided not to try opening that because clearly we don't have enough lockpicking skills. We found a few other containers that were much easier to get into, and we found more people trying to get to the Bracknur before we do. One encounter we haven't yet fought, but we did take on this one, and we did pretty well. And conveniently, they gave us lots and lots of whetstones. This is the one that we bought that has 20 uses left. This one unfortunately only has 2, this one has 2, and this one has 1. I imagine these are here to give you a taste of how weapon repair works, because we're going to be doing that right now. We're going to unhighlight these, and we are going to highlight Weaponcraft as we get to fixing things. And we do that by grabbing the whetstone and just dragging it with the left click over the weapon. And it's gone to 84%. It wasn't as bad as he'd thought. Not wishing to make the error of a rash decision, he double-checked the broadsword for anything he'd missed, but it was in as good repair as he knew how to make it. Marvellous! I imagine the better we get at weaponcraft, the higher the percentage we can repair a weapon becomes. There we go, 82%. This is the one with 2. We probably can't fix this up anymore. No, we can't. And this goes up to 93%. Now, if I give you this, and you hand me that, yep, the inventory automatically sorts itself, which is wonderful. You're going to repair that. That's the one with 20. So we'll try and... nope, game won't let me do that. Okay. Now, we have this sword at 43%. And this is the one with 20. Okay, let's repair it with that one. And can we do it again? No. So that goes back. Let's get the 86% sword. That's now 93. And let's get... we could do it with this one. We can, and it becomes 93, which is pretty good. While I'm thinking about it, can I... yep, that becomes 90. Okay, so... I now want to, that did not do what I wanted it to, did it? No, it didn't. I do not have room. I probably do have room, actually. Let's, so let's swap this round. Yours is an 87, so we can do that. And that. And can we fix this one? Not that one. That one, though, can become a 94. Now, that is a good amount of repair work. And not surprisingly, Gorath's weaponcraft ability has increased to 55%. That was 3%. And that answers something I was curious about, whether skills could increase more than 1% in any one set of actions. Yes, they can. Now, what we'd really like to get is we'd really like to get the Armourer's Hammer so we can start working on improving the armour that we have too. That would involve a long journey back to the village at the beginning, but I think it would be worth it. And we really shouldn't fight anyone else here right now because we don't have the inventory space to take that loot now. One thing, by the way, that I discovered, if you right-click an icon, it gives you a little tooltip as to what it does, and that is pretty awesome. So we haven't been north. Let us not go north right now. Going north right now and exploring areas where I'm specifically trying to get out of the mine is a bad idea. I get the feeling we're going to be in this mine for quite a bit of time. We might be. Okay, there is the encounter I don't want to activate. Definitely don't. Right, here I want to go... okay, there's only one way we can go. Do we go left or do we go right into the wall? Wisely, the party decided to go left. and that's not into the wall. Right here, we want to go straight on, and then just straight on. Okay. Straight on and straight on. Also, we do want to try that locked door again at some point. And I imagine we're going to be able to talk to the dwarf again. Yes, we are. And that is the same. I don't know whether you're be coming or going, lads, but if you're looking for a way through the Mac to Elvandar, you're out of luck. Fault me if you will for courage's sake, or call me a drunkard bull, but I've as fast a hammer hand as any under these mountains. I cannot clear away several months of brack no burrowing in a eye blink, you know. If Elvandar you must see, then come back in a month or so, and perhaps we may have broke through. Or is there something else you were wanting? Not right now. We'll leave you be. We want to head over to Lamut. Daylight filtered in from above. This will be the way back to the main road, south of Lamut, Gorath said. Do you think we should leave? Yes. Light guided them. Following the ascending shaft of Lac Mordain Kadal into daylight, they emerged at last on a road leading to the east and the King's Highway. By the way, someone mentioned that if you click this, you follow the road. And that is really, really good if you just want to very quickly backtrack, which we do. We want to go north very quickly to Lamut, and we're very close to Lamut. Locklear Yord. We need rest, he said, looking for a good place to camp. If we go much further without sleep, we might not be able to handle any unexpected surprises on the road. Don't worry, we're going to sleep. We're going to sleep in town, and while I'm thinking about sleeping in town, we should improve our Haggle skill by doing this. Also, Owen is the best at haggling. This is good. Also, I'm going to save before I go in there, because who knows what awesome gains we might acquire. To be honest, if I can get another crossbow for Gorath, that'd be pretty good. I'll be happy with that. Yep, we need rest. That's fine. We're about to go get rest. Is the shop open? Let's have a look. The shop was closed. They'll have to come back for business tomorrow, Locklear said with resignation. We'll just have to catch them before sundown. Okay, tavern it is then. Let's actually try the inn. The Nightmaster looked tired. 5 sovereigns for the night, he grumbled. Though if you louse my beds, I'll charge you double. We turn you out at sunrise. Oh, there's a chamber pot in the corner if you need it. Shall I sign you in for the night? Let us show off what happens if you use an inn. Locklear settled up the account. Room's upstairs, the Nightmaster said. Have a good rest. The room was cramped. Shrugging, Owen stepped over snoring bodies and selected a spot of floor which looked like it might be comfortable for the night, while Gorath squeezed into a bed already occupied by 3 disheveled-looking men. Ah, the romance of travelling, Owen said with a chuckle. See you in the morning. Locklear smiled. Still feeling lightheaded from his well-earned rest, he waited patiently as the Nightmaster stirred from his office behind the counter. You seem to be in a good mood, the man said, picking up the guest register. Locklear replied only by nodding non-committally, knowing the innkeeper might increase his rates if he seemed too pleased with the service. Seeing as how you slept so well, how about another night? The Nightmaster asked. And just to show you how generous I am, I'll keep the same rate, 5 sovereigns per night. What do you say? No. Locklear frowned. Another time, Nightmaster, he said, rapping a knuckle against the counter. A bit of advice, however. You want more customers? I'd advise dropping your prices. Even the Empress of Kesh would balk at what you're asking. I doubt that's going to happen. Right. We leave. We go to the shop. And we buy and sell. Specifically, we are selling all of these extra swords. 3 sovereigns and 8 royals? Sure. 3 sovereigns and 7 royals? 4 sovereigns and 2 royals. 3 sovereigns and 7 royals. 3 sovereigns and 3 royals. 4 sovereigns and 2 royals. And, Owen, you can sell this one. 93, 94, yep. You can sell this one. I have no use for such an item, the innkeeper said. Ah, certain things can only be sold in certain places. We're probably going to have to go to Yabban to sell that thing. You'll buy that, but I don't want to sell that to you if I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the hammer to repair it. Though we will be coming back here, and I probably want to get the light crossbow when I do. So let us leave for now. Actually, can we buy... rations here? Yes, we can. 7 rations is 4 sovereigns and 9 royals. There's also, Kikoskia brandy and ale. Let's have a look at these. Fermented in the vineyards of the Dauphiness of Keg, the brandy was classically smooth, lacking the bitterness of some of the vintages grown in the kingdom. And ale. The contents of the cup were typical of the ale found in most of the kingdom, a dark brown mixture with a seedy scum floating on the surface. All in all, not the best of drinks, but one that could induce a mellower outlook when life grew too stressful. Ugh. I think we might want to buy a couple of rations. I mean, it can't hurt. We'll buy a couple of rations. That'll be 4 sovereigns and 7 royals, demanded the tavern keeper. Let's haggle. Tears sparked in the tavern keeper's eyes. Fine. I suppose I can put off buying that medicine another week or 2. You are truly a gentleman. Saved a couple of royals? Sure. Probably a mistake, but we're gonna need them, I feel, eventually. No increase in our, ability to haggle? That's fine. Right, we want to head north as quickly as we can. I've checked this, haven't I? Yes, I did. I did check it. Right. Map and map. We want to head to Yabban. We're not far away from Yabban. So let's go. Owen raised a finger to his lips. Sensing that someone or something was nearby, he used the agreed-upon sign that caution was called for. They steeled themselves for combat, their nerves wound tight like springs. Abruptly, a figure emerged into the open before them. Squire Philip! Oh, you again? Why do you scare us like that? Owen, what a surprise. Why are you sneaking about? Really? Why are you sneaking about? I have no idea, but have we passed the town? I hope not. No, I imagine the town is right there. Yeah, the town's probably over here. Now that's where we started, isn't it? That's where we started. So, yep, Yabban is here. Good. Did it take us that long to get here? And more importantly, the shop is here. We still, yep, haggling is still active. Good. Could get a bit of haggling experience done while we go and get this armourer's hammer. We do want that armourer's hammer. Hello! I have come to haggle for everything you have. Quite literally. Also, while I'm here, I'm just going to sell this sword. Actually, why am I doing that now if I'm about to haggle with you? That is a good question. Also, I don't think you can select if you, someone in particular to haggle. There isn't enough room. Oh! You actually don't have enough room. Fine, we will do this then. There we go. We'll also sell this while I'm here. 2 sovereigns and 8 royals. Not bad. Anything else we can randomly sell? Probably not. Right, back to the shop. We shall haggle. Fair enough. Even with the reduction, I've made a pretty profit off it. Haggle some more! Oh well. Haggle some more. All the haggling! Also, we have 100 sovereigns right now. That's not bad. Best I can do. It's been a difficult month. Can't do anything with that. Wouldn't mind having those great swords. Those great swords would probably be pretty good. Right, we'll haggle on the kingdom armour. We keep haggling. Armourer's hammer we are going to haggle on last. We don't want that. So, let's go to the whetstone. I suppose we could haggle on the whetstone. It's too little value, I wager. Okay, let's try on the armourer's hammer. Okay, that won't work, but we're going to exit and see if we get an increase. Yay! The party's haggling skill has increased. That went well. 44%. And 38%. Party is used to indicate when multiple people's abilities have got better. Good to know. We do one more round of haggling. Guess what? I've come to haggle for everything you have. But I won't keep doing it constantly. Just a couple of times whenever we arrive at a store. Also, it gives you an opportunity to hear this fantastic music. We succeeded at haggling there. Ooh. Very nice. Maybe at some point we'll actually be able to succeed in haggling down the price of the armourer's hammer. Which is silly, really, because we're going to be using the armourer's hammer to make even more money. We might even make the money of the armourer's hammer back. That? You want to haggle for that? Fine by me, but you're a crazed man. I'm surprised you didn't just try to nick it. Sorry, thing like that. Okay, I like that little bit of dialogue. That's really good. Can we haggle this down? No. Improvement? Yay! You can literally just... Oh, you gain a little bit of haggling. You gain some haggling. You can, if you want to, as far as I have been made aware, just improve haggling to like 100 doing this. You can just do that. If you have enough time and enough patience, you can just haggle to your heart's content and become the greatest merchants known to everyone forever, which will probably save you an inordinate amount of money. But the game will, of course, be balanced so that you don't have to do that. That is just, you know, something you can do to game the system. I'm just doing this here to gain a bit of experience. I'm going to be buying the armourer's hammer this time. We're going to be doing some repair work. Well, that's unavailable already. Okay, let's haggle. Okay, we're going to buy the hammer this time. It's ours. Do we get an increase? No. Okay, so switching haggling to armour crafting. Double checking it's armour crafting. Yep, we're going to hand you this hammer. And we are going to try and repair some armour. Starting with the armour we're currently using. Oh, it's got a little ding 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 noise. I love that. Let's see if we use it again. It wasn't as bad as he'd thought. Not wishing to make the error of a rash decision, he double-checked the standard kingdom armour for anything he'd missed, but it was in as good repair as he knew how to make it. Fair enough. Ding ding ding. Can't do it again. Brings it up to 88. Can you carry 2? You can carry 2. Ding ding ding. To 72. To 78. Yeah, we're spending money doing this, but we're also recouping some of the cost with the repairs, and also we're gaining experience. And experience in these kind of games is worth far more than money. You'll end up with more money than you know what to do with, but experience, that's a true treasure. Okay, 83. That's actually, some of this armor's actually better than what we're currently using, so let's swap that armor there. You can repair this armour, the 70... Nope, not that one. Was it the 70? Nope, 73? No. I don't know which one it was. Yours is 81. We have an 83 here. 83 is much better. You can repair the 81 armour. That becomes 90. Never mind, 90 is just loads better than 83. So 83, 88, and 89. And we've definitely fixed everything up that we can, and we still have 22 uses of the armourer's hammer. armour craft is increased to 52%. That's pretty good. That is very good. And you know what? Because we're not done, we could do a bit more haggling. I mean, why not? This is when things are permanently made unavailable forever. Is there anything unavailable right now? Nope, everything's available. They have forgotten all of that haggling and arguing. Let's make some money. 5 sovereigns and 7 royals. Okay. 5 sovereigns and 6 royals. 5 sovereigns and 5 royals. Well, we've nearly made all the money back we spent on that hammer. 6 and 1. 6 and 1. And finally, 6 and 5. 109. So effectively, we now have this whetstone and this hammer as extra stuff. We also have that crossbow. I really want to get another crossbow, but I bet the game's gonna give us another crossbow as time goes on. But you know what else we can do while we're here? That's right, haggling. This game might as well be called Haggling at Krondor, because that's pretty much what we're doing. We're haggling everywhere. We're sometimes succeeding at haggling. Also, for some reason, they just don't make the greatsword unavailable. Maybe because it's just so expensive that the shopkeeper is happy to keep it at that price. I can just keep haggling with this forever, but I think I won't gain any benefit from multiple haggle attempts with that. Also, hammer's still available if we need one. Don't need one right now, though. Also, all of these kingdom armors are unavailable because they're all the ones that we just sold. And the shell is still available. Okay. That'll do for now. Haggling improvement! That little ding is so satisfying. Okay. 46% haggling, 12 and 39. Excellent. We should probably... Actually, I didn't even have haggling... Oh, I actually have haggling on you there. But I should have the combat stuff ready for when we're traveling, just in case we get ambushed on the road. It's not likely, as I said, because there aren't random encounters, but you never know. Someone might decide to appear and we'll get into some trouble, but it's not likely. Okay, let's get back to the road and make our way back. We need to head south. And we can just zoom along like so. Also, it's getting dark. And we encountered Squire Philip again. Also, was that a box on the road that I missed? Is that a box on the road? It is a box on the road I missed. Rough in its construction and banded with iron, the Mortel box would be impossible to open without solving its word lock. Judging by the marks on the face of the chest, others had learned that lesson after much difficulty. Gorath scanned the runes embossed on the Mortel clue plate, its text their only hope of opening the difficult word lock. Prince Arutha, from his lofty perch, will find our troops without a search. His men will fall, his castle too. And then what will Prince Arutha do? Dock! Dree! Dew! Din! Finn! This one's a pretty obvious one. What will he do? Well... die. The chest thumped. Satisfied, the magical locks had released, Owen tipped open the large wooden lid and found... armour! And a weapon. I mean, it's sell and repair fodder. I'm not gonna say no to free stuff. Definitely not gonna say no to free stuff, especially when we can just, pair it up. Like so. Make a nice suit of 89% armour, which is actually a little better than the 88% armour that we have here. Excellent. Excellent. We're probably not going to get to Lamut before it gets to... before the shop closes, which is a shame, but we might if we're lucky. Nah, we're not going to. It's way too dark now. Yep, there is Lamut. Could rest outside. Probably cheaper than resting inside. Let's do that. Yep. Haggling ready. Might as well get one round of haggling in. You never know. And then we'll go back to the mine and get a bit more exploration done. We have that encounter that I didn't deal with before. Yep. We're mainly here to sell stuff. Here, with you. Tempted to buy a crossbow, but should I? Probably not. 7 and 6, pretty good. 3 and 9, pretty good. You know what else I'm here to do? Haggle, that's right. Let's do some haggling. That's a big discount. I mean, it doesn't matter what discount we get on this. I mean, that's also quite sizable. Might want to get a few quarrels for the crossbow, but again, probably not. So you seem very intent on not making anything unavailable. Interesting. The Surani bolts there. A little round of this here. Heavy bowstring. Just haggle for it all! Torch. Suppose I can forget I walked 10 leagues to a snowstorm to buy that little item, the shopkeeper grumbled. I mean, that I caught pneumonia for my troubles, that's not important. I'm just glad I could give you such a bargain. It's a torch. I'm not even going to buy it. I'm not even going to buy the torch. I do not believe your story for 1 minute there. Not even slightly. I really want that magic scroll. Gonna have to come back for that. Gonna have to come back for that. Right. Good. We have done that. We're gonna leave. And get some more haggling. That haggling skill. 47% already. I am not gonna say no to that. 13% for you. And 40% for you. Excellent. And so, when we come back, folks, we're going to return to the mine and keep fighting fights. I feel like fighting fights is important, getting combat experience, and generally becoming richer. We're going to need all this money to buy some good equipment along the way, and also we could pay for that weapon training with the owner of the inn here. That's actually not a bad idea. That would make us better. Maybe I should do that now. Maybe I should go and get that training now so that we are better at hitting enemies and thus can better deal with the encounters in the mine. That's not a terrible idea. That's not a terrible idea. I'll think about it. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.